Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I am David Wellborn, your host for the DRL Winter Truck Series, and tonight we are joining in the practice for the DRL Winter Truck Series A-Split. And it seems like the A-Split, the points battle now is Bradley Briggs, he's first, Blake Griffith is second, Sean Timmerman is third, Ryan Branch, James Pandolf, and Jordan Gonzalez all tie for fourth place. we're going to take a quick break just to make sure everything's working.
Hear that? That's the sound of technological advancement happening with each passing second and making you and all you stand for obsolete. HDR, or High Dynamic Range, is the latest and greatest of those advancements, and in a nutshell, it improves the contrast between light and dark, giving you a more accurate reproduction of colour. The technical definition for HDR panels demands a 4K resolution and a contrast ratio of 1000 nits at peak brightness and just 0.05 nits at black level. In case you're wondering, 1 nit is roughly equivalent to the light one candle gives off. But if you'll forgive us the excellent pun, it's not quite as black and white as all that. In a game like Monolith's Middle-earth Shadow of War, it's the difference between seeing the developer's true vision of Tolkien's land and a diluted version of it. Take Mount Doom, for example, an icon of the geography and a perfect demonstration of the game's dramatic visuals. An HDR-capable gaming PC offers more contrast between the glowing lava and the charred rock. In this fight at Gorgoroth at the base of the mountain, Talion takes down some occupying orcs using Celebrimbor's bright blue wraith magic against a backdrop of billowing chimneys and lava lakes. HDR brings out the details in all these elements, producing brighter blues, making the explosions pop, and retaining the inky blacks of each shadow and dark cloud. It isn't only in extreme contrast situations that the benefits of an HDR gaming rig really shine through though. In this dark and gloomy interior, HDR is better able to articulate small differences in shades of a similar colour. So areas that might once have looked washed out in SDR appear atmospheric and immersive. So if you're wondering why HDR really matters in games, just remember Mount Doom and its lovely lava flow. From now until October 16th, when you buy select GeForce GTX 1080 Ti and GeForce GTX 1080 graphics cards, systems and laptops from a participating retailer, you can also bag a bundled copy of Middle-earth Shadow of War and enjoy the very best PC gaming experience.
And we're back, and we're riding around with the 62 of Anthony Burroughs. He's riding around in the Golden Arches McDonald's truck, and I just happen to have McDonald's for dinner tonight. Way to go, McD's. I believe Anthony couldn't make it last Tuesday. Oh, hang on to it, hang on to it. A little minor damage, but he's all good for the wear. We'll go back in and start over again. I got to thank my network sponsor of Oculus Rift. Don't just play a game, get in the game. And NVIDIA, the #1 in leading technology for graphics controls for the PC. Get you a 1070 or 1080 today, and you will be within the top of the graphics. You'll be able to play just about anything with the graphics set up on high. Again, we are at Iowa Motor Speedway, and we will be running 88 laps here tonight. And then following this race, we will be setting up to do a 9:30 race or 9:30 practice for the main series, and that will be taking the top qualifiers out of this race and the split race B. If we had 20 or over 20 in each race, then it will be just the 20 drivers who finish in the top 20 and be brought over and carry over into the main event. If you got time, stick around and watch the second event tonight. Let us pray. Lord, I pray as I race today, keep me safe along the way. Not only me, but others too, as they perform the jobs they do. I know, God, that in a race, I, the driver, must set the pace. But in this race of life, I pray, help me, Lord, along the way. Although I know I am a sinner, help me to believe that with God, you're always a winner.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
we're back, and it looks like Blake Griffith has took over the #1 spot. Clay Phillips is second, and Anthony Burroughs is currently running third. Jordan Gonzalez is fourth, and Alex Tilley is rounding out your top 5 as far as the top speed control here tonight. Fastest laps, that is. Looks like Clay just hit the wall there, and I hope he don't do that too often here tonight. I think he's trying to get him a good qualifying lap in. Get some practice in on that. I've seen Anthony Burroughs practicing pit stops, which will probably really only need 1 pit stop. I imagine we're going to have about 3 or 4 cautions here tonight. So, yeah, I think they can get it done with 1 4-tire stop fuel. And that's exactly what Clay's doing. He's trying to see what he can get for qualifying. A little under 3 minutes, and then we'll get qualifying in. I know there's a lot of dead space here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but I am kind of under the weather. I have not been able to shake this bug that I've got. I got it like 3 days ago, and it has taken a lot out of me. So we'll try to get to action and keep steady pace with that going here tonight, but just bear with me. I did some software tests this week. Been popping in races where Ryan Hesgard, man, that fool can drive. He drives just about everything here at iRacing, and I watched him do a couple of Indy races. He is fast in just about everything he sets in, so we got to keep an eye on him tonight. Looked like Daniel Cosley just took him a spin in pit road. Let's get ready to go racing. They'll be taking this warm-up lap, and then we'll be getting ready to go green. Pace car is in. Green, green, green. The green flag is out, and we are racing at Iowa for 88 laps. And it looks like Clayfield's got a really good start. Jordan Gonzalez jumped in up underneath Anthony Burrows. He's trying to clear him on the back stretch, and he does so. Anthony Burrows to third, Jordan Gonzalez into second, and Anthony hasn't given up on the high side. Oh, and Jordan has lost it. Yeah, he lost a lot of track position there. This track is really slick here tonight.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Anthony Burroughs got a really good start there. Looked like Blake Griffith might have touched the wall just a little bit. Clay Phillips, he's on the move. He's come back up into third. Pushed Alex Tilley back to fourth.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
And we are under yellow once again. Don't imagine too many of the top drivers will be coming in, seeing how they just made a pit stop.
Hello, David. You're not coming across on the broadcast. No, I have not heard you at all.
Mic check. It says I'm broadcasting. And the pace lights are out. Okay, I've just been notified that I don't believe anybody can hear me.
I just heard you say you're broadcasting, but before that I hadn't. I can hear myself as well.
Yeah, you're going to be able to hear yourself here. Pace lights are out. Pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. Daniel Wright gets a really good start, but James Pandolf, Anthony Burroughs has just made a pass on Justin Rodden, and I believe he's getting ready to do it here on David Wright. Anthony Burroughs pushes just a little bit. And Anthony Burroughs is right there. He is getting ready to take a look on the inside, and he does so. He can't make it work. He is fighting off Justin Rodden on the backside. And David Wright seems to be holding his own. And David Wright cuts back to the inside. He's not giving up that position without a fight. And don't look like he can make it. But he's not giving up. He is back down on the bottom. Anthony Burroughs, he likes to ride that high side.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
I was informed about halfway through this that I wasn't broadcasting. I'm hoping that this is getting through. We will have 33 laps to go when they cross the line this time. David Wright has really pulled himself up into some track position with that move of 2 tires the last stop.
Green
Green
flag.
flag, green flag. Brady Briggs just took a look on the inside and he's moved himself up into the second position, putting David right back into the third position.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
And that'll allow everyone to catch up to the back end of Anthony Burroughs. Let's see if anybody decides they're gonna come in and grab some 4 fresh tires. Anthony Burroughs says, I want tires. Looks like the whole field. Daniel. we'll probably have at least one more yellow. I don't know about y'all, but I think this has been a pretty good race. If Daniel Hallis can just maintain his position for 13 more laps, he'll take over the win. And I just don't believe that's going to happen because Alex Tilley and Clay Phillips, or excuse me, the lights are out on the pace car. I look for Jordan Gonzalez to decide that he's going to try to push his truck. Now, Daniel Hallis did elect to take the outside, and you can do that in this league. The pace car is in, green flag is out.
Green flag, green flag.
In this league, the leader does have a choice of inside, outside line, and Jordan Gonzalez, he decided he was going to make that move. He's fighting real hard on the inside of Brady Briggs. Daniel Hallis did get him a good start. And Brady Briggs has just lost it.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
That's a bold move right there. He's looking to maintain his speed by running the high side, forcing the driver on the inside to scrub off speed by holding it low. We'll have 10 laps to go when they go green. Pace lights are out on the pace car. They get a chance to get up there, they'll be battling out for the lead. Jordan Gonzalez, I know he's going to do everything he can to try to take over the front spot. And they're about ready to duck off, and the pace car is in.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and we are racing. Daniel Hallis got him a pretty good start, and again, looks like Jordan Gonzalez. That can't be right.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out.
wonder if you'll take the outside this time. You're riding around in the Ghostbusters truck. That was a sponsor for the last few races of our Cup Series last season in DRL. They do charity work to kind of like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They are supporters of many charities from what I understand. The lights go out this time. The lights will go out next time, so that'll leave us a 2-lap shootout. Taking the green and the white at the same time, and that'll leave us the 1-lap shootout. Let's go or go home now, gentlemen. Pace car is getting ready to duck off, and he is in, and the green flag is out. Daniel House gets him a really good start. Alex Tilley is taking a look.
Yeah, I got you. I didn't take 2 tires, I took 4, but staying out was the call of the race. Yeah, I believe it was like the 4th caution to go. I ended up taking 4 tires, and then I stayed out the second one. And when I seen Anthony go down, I was a little worried that I wasn't going to be able to stay out in front of him, but it's unfortunate he got caught up in that one wreck. Yeah, it was super fun. I know that. Coming through the field, fighting those guys, they were all racing pretty good. Definitely one to remember. Definitely thank James and everyone for running the league the way they do. I'd like to thank Marcus Ruckman for working with me on these trucks as much as he did. Probably the reason I won that race tonight. And a shout out to the Northeast Ohio Ghostbusters for letting me put them on their car. They do some great stuff. Yeah, Northeast Ohio Ghostbusters are a bunch of guys that dress up like the Ghostbusters and go out there and do stuff for children, try to raise money and awareness for charities. And they're a great group of guys. All right, take it easy.
Yeah, David, go ahead. That's a pretty crazy one, huh? That was good. First race back with the DRL Winter League. Wasn't too confident coming in, to be honest with you, but we had a fairly okay practice. I got about, I don't know, 25 laps in or so, and started to at least get the racing pace, but a little slower on the hot lap stuff. But other than that, I knew the race would, I'd at least be able to find a groove. Yeah, that late race caution really threw a wrench in our plans there because I had the fresh tires and I was on him like fairly aggressively. I didn't want to have to bump him, but I knew he wasn't giving up that top line either. So luckily we didn't have to use the chrome horn and start that whole reputation or nothing, but it turned out all right. Yeah. Yeah, man, I gotta shout out the whole DRL league in general, just as a thank you for letting me back in here. Um, I don't have any. You see me repping my team paint scheme today, so I always give those guys a shout out, and they help us. Jordan's another good friend that I race with quite a bit. We help each other out quite a bit. Just a big thank you to James, Tater, and of course yourself for the broadcast. Thanks again, David.
Yes, sir, I do. Oh man, that was one heck of a race. Not bad for my first time running with these boys. I think it was just awesome for me. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you. He made one heck of a call. Congrats to him on the win. Um, I had thought about it, but then I was like, you know what? I kept seeing Burrows kept going in and getting 4 tires, and I'm like, I'm gonna follow that lead and everything. So it helped me out. It got me the third place win right there because I want to say I had newer tires than the 51 there to get by him. They're right at the edge of it. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to the guys here at Dynasty Racing League letting me have the opportunity to come and race with these guys, and to everybody else at the team I'm part of, Steel Horse Racing. Uh, those guys have helped me out a lot since I joined it with them earlier this year, and big thanks to them. And I said the tutelage from them is what helped me get third place here tonight. Yeah, well, if this was a year ago, I don't know if I'd be finishing up this high. But yeah, I drove to the wheels off of it. That's a definite. Yes, sir. I said hopefully I'll be talking with you again. Hopefully from first place and not third next time. Yes, sir. It is. Yes, sir. You too.